One to Another Vintage was born through a love of vintage designer handbags and a dream. So what better place to source our first pieces of inventory than in Tokyo? We had a pretty good idea of what we were looking for going into it, pieces that were classic, timeless, and in demand. Basically bags that we would wear ourselves. Tokyo has some of the best vintage in the world, especially when it comes to vintage in great condition. Almost everything is so well taken care of, so it felt like the right place to start. Even with that, we found ourselves being really selective. Sometimes we couldn't justify the pricing, other times the pieces didn't feel aligned with what we're trying to build. We kept coming back to the idea that if we wouldn't wear it, we're not buying it. Much of the trip's itinerary focused on visiting a bunch of vintage stores in central Tokyo and surrounding areas, trying things on, comparing pieces, and figuring out what actually felt worth it. Our absolute favorite stop of the trip had to be Noor Vintage. I think we went there maybe 5 or 6 times on our 1.5-week trip. Everything was exceptionally curated and intentional. They had unique pieces like the Takashi Murakami Louis Vuitton collab, mixed with a wide variety of timeless pieces like Chanel classic flaps. At Noor Vintage, we picked up a few Chanel bags to add to our inventory, including a Chanel Cambone bucket bag sourced for one of our friends. They not only had everything we were looking for, but they also had one of the best prices we had seen in central Tokyo. We also loved Salamanca Vintage. They have a location in Omotesando and one in Harajuku. Although we went to both, we felt like the Omotesando location had the better overall selection, especially if you're looking for a mix of classic and statement pieces. Here, we picked up a few Louis Vuitton and Dior bags that we sourced for clients, including a Louis Vuitton Mini Speedy and 2 mini pochettes. Buying designer handbags as a job can sometimes just feel like shopping with friends, but for our very first time investing into this business, we feel like we did a good job making sure to prioritize our customers and what we think they want to see. We'll show you everything that we picked up soon, but this is just the start.